Well, I'm just replacing the infill because there was a curve around there that we made another video on, and I was sitting around there and I thought, well, sorry, I might as well make a video because, you know, this one, I don't know if I've shown this one before or what preferences I would use and why, just for these cuts around here in the infamous 9/3s. Even though these are 7 3/4, I think, the 3s or something. These are 9s and they're different size, so I don't know what I'm playing at then. But anyway, looking at these, when I've just got the normal one, I'm just going to do what you got in the set 1 or something like that, I do. But, you know, at the same time, you know when if you wanted to utilise that, if you wanted to. But I'll probably put it to music from now for everyone else. But the reason why I want to use this rather than just dropping back one, even if that one, you know, isn't stuck or anything, so I don't want to rough it down. You know, when it comes to these ones in 9/3s, everything like that comes into play. So when I'm using this, I like it because I can use the what I was about to say without roughing in, I have got to rough it in. It's actual business. Now, what's with that? So, you know, and the reason I like these is because purely, you know, I don't want to be roughing it in. So, in that case, I mean, on this one, I'm just going to use my pipe finder on the board itself, using just the side bits there, and I'm going to use the 7-hole because it's on the moorboard. Enough there to make a mark. There isn't enough there on that one. I'm going to go with my counter sinker. It's the other tip I've been giving people because I've decided I want to just use this centre punch all the time. I'm adjusting all my holes, so it's usable on both sides, sort of thing. So yeah, so then I can just put it on here, slide it out the edge of the board, make a dent there. Doesn't really matter when I make the other one, I can even make it there, but that is a bit close, I suppose. So I'll just use the lines on the actual pipe finder itself. But just getting that corner on there, and I'm going to make another little dent there. You know, I can then get my knife, feel exactly where that dent is, so I haven't got to look at it, second guess it or judge it. Oh. Put my border buddy onto it, so it's hitting that other dent. Just pull that round. And try and get the curve in one nice neat cut. But that is the reason why, you know, I would prefer to use that one in the equation, because obviously the holly board won't fit. You know, and you've got to swap over the tiles if you're going to do it the other way, and then you've still got to rough another tile in. So to me, 3-inch one does that perfect. So if it's the same again to work for that one, and I haven't got a rougher in, you know, I'm coming straight out of the box, banging it in the board, putting it on there. You know, once I've got my flow on, I've just got the pipe finder, I'll use that, but I've got, you know, I've got the scribe tool as well, but again, one thing that side, where I can use my fingers, just putting up the side of the board there, doesn't matter, you just, all you want to do is get 2 marks on there, square off the field. So again, there's my second dent, pull it off there. Let my knife now, instead of trying to let my eyes, which let me down, on a mark, all I've got to do is go by feel. I hope that was the other one there. And you know you're on it, because when you come along you should feel it dent, here's a dent, and then come around to the other one. So since I've started trying doing that, which isn't a method that I learned 50 years ago, it's something I just learned the other day. Okay, and it is shockingly accurate with these bloody things, but the only problem we had was the mark. So I'm just winding mine up so I can utilise that every single time now. You know, with the mark. I mean, now we're getting to this one. If I wanted to lift that one, that's only if I dry run the row before the row I'm doing the cuts, which I also, again, I like to mark out right up to the last one. So all this would be stuck as a rule. So lifting these up, it wouldn't be the case. You'd be dropping it back in the game, visually doing it by eye. You know, you're doing that for the sake of doing it, because if you just put that in there, possibly put that in there, put your pipe finder on the end of it. I ain't saying this is the greatest method in the world, it's just my one, and other than that, template paper is what most people are using. You know, just giving me the option to see it firsthand if it's any good. But coming to this one, if I didn't know the wall was out or this, that, and the other, I mean, you have got the argument you would put the ollie board in there, you know, put the ollie board in there, you're going to get that cut whether it's scribed or not. But let's just say we already know that as being the best way to do it. I'll give you a quick visual. Da, 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 da. You know, because most people, if you've got this one and you're new to it, again, it is always with a whole load of cuts and that lot where you'd have to rough it in before you do the next cut on a row with 9 to 3s and that lot, you're talking twice the work. You start dealing with expensive tiles like antique and that lot, you are, you know, they're not, you know, this will save you a lot of time. And if it's even closer to the wall, if the holly board can get in there, you'll just be cutting that one, spinning the next one round, because it will do the next cut. No roughing in before you start. And when you get tired, start roughing it in too short. And so yeah, if I had that in my bag, whoopie-doo, I'd probably use that. And that's probably the way you would do it. But in the light of just having a bit of fun. If I didn't want to use it, you know, and I was happy with the fact that I've got to rough it in and pick out one and put it back and do the other, this could hardly be another way that's sort of option. So again, no more board, no nothing, just this, then this. Then this, and then, oops. What's that catching on? Oh, it was stuck, sorry, that would have been really cooler if that wasn't so stuck, but there you go. So we've got to push that up to there. And then make the scribe mark. And the only reason that was looking cumbersome as shit is because it keeps sticking on that bit of tape there. Otherwise that would have gone as cool as cucumbers. My job ain't to dazzle ya. My job is to just show you. So this one here, you'll be having a full one done in that one there. So again, yeah, I've got options if I wanted to move all of these ones out to use that one, but I've also got, you know, the reason why the other boards are round. I usually try and get whatever I can bloody fit in there regardless. I'll see the other hot board somewhere. Let's just pretend I've lost my hot board then. So. Just there, isn't it? That's the only things that are a bit more demos down is silly little things like that. But anyway, find the dent first. There it is. Push it up against tin plate. On the other side, I'll have to double check. It's going to be very tight there, so I'm going to wait. It's one of the shorter ones in there, isn't it? This is the bit where I get wrong, because now I forget which bit I was cutting. That wasn't that one, was it? So that was that one. And then this one. See, I told you that was tight. Look, I was right on that corner, but boy does that leave me with a shitty one. But come on, we'll keep it real. In this case, you are definitely going to be using just the pipe finder. It is a shitty cut. one thing you've got to watch out for if you're doing these ones around the corner. That's why I've got the other scribe tool, but in this case, just can't be asked to go and get it. That does too. Right, so which one was that one? My bit for that. This is the other reason why I hate doing this one. These cutting mats, get the green ones, they're better. You'd be surprised how many people now use them. Oh, that is. You should be able to hear that, how perfect that is. But yeah, I suppose that's how I would just fill in those ones on an iron frame. Is there any other better way?